Welcome back to Expedition 33. I'm Akinar, and this is episode 39, where we have just completed the Flying Manor. We took on Clea last time. My oh my, what a challenging and also awesome boss. And we got to see Mael. Oh my god, Mael unleashed the Gommage in the most insane and impressive of fashions. So we have a new OP strat. A new OP power level that we're feeling here, and you know, it's fun. It's fun to feel OP, but it also might make some fights a little more trivial than they might otherwise be. So we're gonna have to see how we go. We have levers that we can tweak to make things more or less challenging, so we'll see exactly how things go. But let's finish up here at the Flying Tower and make sure if there was anything else from the young boy. Have you laid her to rest? Yeah, I was gonna say, she kind of did that by herself. it was, I mean, we were also fighting her. I don't know, maybe we weren't fighting to kill her. Maybe we were fighting to break her out of her spell, which we sort of did, but only briefly. And she decided in that brief interlude that she had had enough. And we also, I guess, learned that it was a painted version of Clea, not Clea herself. But it was a Clea's painted version of Clea. I'm still confused about some of the details on that, but Clea's version. It is curious to me why she painted a version of herself. But in any case, the painted version said no mas. Thank you. That's what she wanted. I wish she would have listened to me. Then she wouldn't have to make this painting suffer. This painting, as in Verso's painting. She wouldn't have to make this painting suffer. Is that what she had been doing? Painting or not, she had feelings and a soul. That's what I think, at least, but I know she thinks differently. For me, everything in this canvas is as much alive as what is outside. Ha ha ha. I'm at some point, we still need to go through the fading people's dialogue. I've been meaning to do that for some time. I'm hoping I can get to it this coming week. I've just been busy with other things, and I'm trying to get around to it. Hopefully soon. But I really would like to figure out who these figures are. Are they actually supposed to be other painters? Right? Are they other painters that exist on the outside of this canvas? That's kind of the impression that I get. But they're not, you know, they don't really remember for sure. They're I don't know, maybe they are like a painted version of themselves here that exists in the canvas, but now they're fading away. I need to know more, and we need to review their dialogue. But it sounds to me like there's a debate, maybe, among the painters about what truly defines life. And maybe there's a split among the painters. Some are not to reflect any real-world political debates or anything. I won't get into any of that, but I was just thinking, it's an interesting split, thinking the ones who think that life does exist within the canvas, and others who think that, no, they're just paintings. It feels like that exists, and is very much a debate among them. Eske, the Gestrals, the Grandis, even Aline's paintings. I welcome them all. Painting should be a celebration. Just like music. Thank you for taking care of her. It may not be much, but would you accept a gift from me? I'm never one to turn down gifts. Well, maybe. A garment we had designed together. I can make only one. Who should have it? Oh, what? I get to choose who gets the garment? Oh. Okay, it's a lady's garment. I think it's gotta be Mael. It's gotta be Mael. We love Lune and Ciel, but Mael is the main. She's she's the main character. It's gotta be Mael. Wonderful. Here, have this. And it is Clea's outfit. Thank you for everything. Take care of yourself and of the paintings around you. Klea's outfit. Yeah, I want to know exactly who this young boy would have been. Oh, and it is like, it's the painted Klea's outfit. So you see the oily paint residue that's in the skirt, as well as the blouse. Yeah, great outfit. Perfect. It does still, you know, it looks better on Klea because she's the original. Although in this case we were dealing with a copy of the original, so okay, cool. Thank you for everything. Okay, so we've wrapped up our business here, I think. Now I still have some business with Burgeons and other trash mobs that I'm going to clean up at some point. I'll get around to that. Before we leave, let's hit up the flag to do a little tweak to our enemy health. Because we talked a little bit about the Gommage that was unleashed last time. If we are going to be living in a world where Mael unleashes the Gommage at every opportunity, it's probably a good idea for us to well, we could limit maximum damage, but that doesn't seem very fun to me. I feel like this is like, I don't know, you're hamstringing yourself too much. It just doesn't feel right. But I also don't necessarily want to put every enemy at like 100 life, especially like just the weak regular mobs. So I think ×5 is maybe a good place to start, and we can adjust from there, and maybe we'll bump it up a little bit more if we're going to be going into a boss. It's probably better to err on the side of having too much health, so you don't accidentally one-shot them. I'm okay with it in the case of Klea, because we at least did see quite a bit of that final phase of the fight. We got a healthy exposure to that advanced set of agile and violent Nevrons. We had our struggles with Klea, and I just want to make sure that we're faithfully experiencing these fights. I don't want to just walk into a boss that I've seen for like 2 minutes and just one-shot it without seeing all of its moves or experiencing the fight. That's the only thing I want to make sure we are avoiding. Now, as to where we progress today, our next main objective is to head for the Renoir's Drafts. Eventually, we want to go to Renoir's Drafts, but we're not going to do that just yet. I do have some other objectives that I want us to take a look at. One of them being the Frozen Hearts. The Frozen Hearts is a zone that there's a vendor in Minoko Station, a Grandis vendor, that has a whole bunch of stuff locked. I think we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but I'm not sure. I remembered off camera, I explored Minoko Station and I found this guy who I'd completely forgotten about, but he wants us to go to Frozen Hearts so that we can access all of his stuff instead of fighting him like we would normally with a gestural merchant. We have to go and do a quest in Frozen Hearts first, and then come back to this guy and he'll sell us, I don't know, a bunch of Pictos. He has a bunch of merchandise for sale, but only if we do Frozen Hearts first. So I think that's going to be our main objective for the day. And I've also been nudged that it's probably a good idea for us to, sooner rather than later, try to take on these world bosses, continent bosses like Sprong. Well, specifically Sprong, and also the Serpent Fear. That we don't want to wait too much longer. I asked for a little bit of clarification on why, but I think it's probably because if we wait too much longer, we might be a little too overpowered. But also, we have discovered the power of a fully focused Gommage, and I'm wondering if even the presence of that is enough to make us a little too overpowered. Will we need to bump up that health multiplier to, you know, ×25 or ×50 or something? We may, I don't know if we're going to jump into a full fight against one of these two, but I think this episode I do want to at least practice some of their moves or get some exposure to fighting the Sprong and the Serpent Fear. So if we have time at the end, that's what we'll do. But where we're going to start is Frozen Hearts. And we're going to see, we've been here before, but it's been a long time. And I think at this point, the zone is no longer dangerous. So these initial mobs, at least if we're gomaging them, may not be too much of a hassle, which is fine by me. But it has been a very long time since we first came into Frozen Hearts, and I don't really remember what might have been said, if anything, by our characters. Feel free to remind me if there was some important dialogue that would be useful for me to remember. What is that sound that I'm hearing? I thought for a second I was hearing Lampmaster lights turning on. Lampmaster lamps. Kind of sounds like a similar sound effect. But I think it's just the creaking of the structure here, which is kind of similar to Minoko Station. Feels very much like Minoko Station. I think we would have explored around here when we first were here, but who knows? I might have missed a Pictos over in a corner. So let's take another look as we explore Frozen Hearts. Oh, and I'd forgotten all about this theme. Man, there's so many unique soundtrack numbers. Oh, we can't go in here. Oh, and there's a Gestural here. What did you say? A mountain of ice invaded by fire. Neverons often resemble their environment. So, where did their fire come from? And what are those creatures at the top of the mountain? Oh, there's some Stellax up there. Okay. Okay. I think also we might have been looking at what's the thing called? This boss slash mini boss that we faced off against a few times now. I'm trying to remember the name. Oh, there is an item there. A very crucial color of Lumina, I'm sure. The Gargant. Isn't that what it's called? The Gargant that we faced off not too long ago, actually. That was guarding a... It was guarding the Lampmaster, of all things, in Flying Tower. Flying Manor. Flying Manor. Manor. Not... It's the Endless Tower. Oh, there's a rope over there. Okay, so let's see how the trash mobs... let's see how they feel with this new... with this Gomage strategy that we're using. Let's go through the same... Let's try to follow the same strat that I was using against Clea by giving everybody Rush.
Let's speed things up.
Didn't seem to make an immediate impact on things, but probably more speed. The more speed, the better. Almighty Mask is a good start, because that is a Bushilia Fortified. And then another ability that we might... Well, we've got this Last Chance, right? Last Chance. Yeah. I was going to say another ability we could think about having on our skills is Swift Stride, just like another cheap way to get into Virtuose Stance. But Last Chance does the same thing. But it does have that side effect of putting your health to 1. Oh, even at ×5, they're actually still pretty weak, aren't they? Oh, and Mael has this other... Okay, I forgot about Mael and free aims. We don't want to be spending... I'm just going to attack with her. Because she has that ability that spends an extra AP to do extra damage. And... Okay, even at ×5, they're not going to be that... They're not going to be that tough. We don't have to do a fully powered up Gomage necessarily.
Foolish move.
Alright, so this won't be hopefully too bad. What were the other things that we were... I guess Minoko has a bunch of skills that debuff the enemies, but it's not gonna matter quite as much because these enemies aren't as strong as I thought. So, interesting.
So much power.
I might want to bring back... Yeah, the Lancilier Impale only hits one enemy. I might want to bring back the one that gives mark to everybody. Extra Crush is also single target. Landmaster Light, on the other hand, does deal damage to all enemies. Should I just do that, even though we're imbalanced? I keep getting AP back because I guess I'm giving myself Shell. And that just always... So energizing shots... Wait, that can happen more than once a turn? Am I just now realizing this? What the heck? Okay, let me recheck. What is the... Gommage kills weak targets, otherwise deals extreme void damage. It doesn't say whether it hits all enemies. That's the part I was trying to remember. Does Gommage, is it only a single target ability? Is it only? I'm gonna try to preserve Miles' AP right now because she's not earning enough. She's not getting a whole bunch because of the way that I retool her Luminas. She doesn't have energizing turn and stuff like that. Probably just a Phantom Blade here. Go into Twilight.
Lady Luck's not today.
The sweet taste of battle. Feel energized.
I'm just gonna try the Landmaster Light and see how it feels. Still pretty good, even if it's okay, you know, it's okay, even against the weaker enemies. Now we have a Phantom Strike. That's what I wanted, because I know the Phantom Strike hits all enemies. That's what I wanted to do.
On me.
Wait, Densus summons a clone? Except where's the clone? What is going on? Is this bugging out? It says summons a clone. I see no clone. What? Hello? I don't understand what is going on. Okay. Sure. What was going on there? Is that bugged out? I've never seen them try to summon a clone before. And then it didn't exactly work. I'll use a Chrome Elixir, it's fine. What was that all about? I'm so confused. Okay. Aha. Oh, never mind. I thought there was a tunnel there. I do hear the item sound down here. Chroma. Kind of looks like old Lumiere buildings. Old Lumiere. I mean, we're kind of close to old Lumiere, aren't we? Minoko Station. Is kind of close to old Lumiere. I don't know if it would be worthwhile to go through and kill every group of enemies in the area. Because we know at least in Flying Manor and out on the continent, we've been getting these upgrades to our Pictos and weapons. But now that this area is a bit lower level than it was before, I don't know if we would be getting the same thing here, or if we did, the upgrades might be a fair bit weaker. They might not be level 28 upgrades. I think we found an expedition log there before. If I remember correctly. How do we get the item on top of this thing? We must have to make our way around to some other part of the level and come back to there. So I think the way forward is here. And we basically explored everything in this. Did we explore here? I guess we did. I think there might have been an item here. I thought, though, that this was going to be a Gargant. So, maybe there will be. Maybe there will still be a Gargant here. Maybe there will eventually be a Gargant to face off against. Because I know we had a Gargant in the Tainted version of this. What was it? Tainted Hearts? Oh, there's a rope here. Was this the way forward that I saw a moment ago? I thought there was another tunnel. This must be it, actually. Okay, I guess this is it. We know we had a Gargant. I think the first Gargant that we faced was in Tainted Hearts. That's what it was called in the monolith, right? Oh, and that's another thing that we need to go back to the top of the monolith. Okay, hopefully we have time at the end. Hopefully we have time later to do that. All right, we got the hammer dudes here. And a rope off in the distance. Let's get the flag. And maybe we'll do just a little bit of a tweak to Mael's Pictos here while I'm thinking about it. Because I don't want her actually to have this. I don't quite need every single one that we gave her for. This was the full lineup here for the Clea fight. But the one that I wanted to remove was this powered attack. Because I kind of want her to be able to do free aims in a normal fight. And the 20% increase is nice. It definitely gives just that much more of a boost. But if we have 12 Luminas available, then we could throw that into... Into what? Can't quite give her back. I could spend some Lumina points here. Maybe I should give her... I feel like I've spent so many Luminas, though. Like, I don't know if we looked at our our inventory. But I did spend a giant stack of them. We had, like, what, 120 before? And we're down to 54. So I did spend a whole bunch of our Luminas. And now Mael is up to... Actually, she's only up to 163. It's Minoko that's he's the buffest one of them all in terms of Luminas. So maybe we can afford to give Mael just a handful more, like 8 of them. And then she could have Energizing Turn. Still looking for this last Revive Tint, Shape of Life. But we'll give Mael... Lune and Ciel are lagging just a bit here. I want to give her 8. And now she can have... Energizing Turn. Okay. That'll be good enough for now. Did we come up the rope? I think so, right? We came up the rope there. So let's check around over here. Is that a paint spike? I don't think so. Would be up here. Oh, maybe this is how we get that item. The Pictos that was on top of the train car. No, this is a different one.
Nice.
And, ooh, okay. Is this a, is this a chromatic down here? This feels like a little bit of a more of a challenging fight than we might otherwise have. Let's give ourselves a save point. I just get the feeling when I see 4 enemies hanging out, you don't often get quite that many enemies together in one spot. I get a feeling. Oh, wait a minute. I can talk to you. Oh my god, I can talk to you guys. You are actually pale Nevrons. I'm seeing it now. Danseuse teacher. Humans. Would you care for a dance? Just asking us, casually asking us for a dance. Sure. Lune's always up. I don't know why Lune's talking to you instead of Mael, but Lune's always up for a dance. You know Lune. We are rejoiced to know that humans care for our way of expression. And battle. Oh. Interesting. So, with all the other pale Nevrons, we've had the opportunity to fight them, but we've passed it up. But they usually had some other thing that they wanted us to do first, before we had the option to fight them. Let's, I presume we'd be able to fight no matter what, but maybe we'll miss our opportunity, I don't know. Let's just do the second one here. Some of us don't care about battle. How can you not care about the dance between life and death? It is thrilling, elegant, and the most intimate encounter you could ever have. How is dancing during battle going to help us survive? This sounds like a Lune response. You have much to learn. Allow me to demonstrate. Are we going to fight anyways? Dance with me. Parry to the rhythm of my strikes. Oh, okay, it's like a mini game. Then might you witness true bliss. Let's try it. Let us dance in a sea of fire and ice. We're gonna just do a parry off.
I'm ready.
These are coming at different. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm still getting. First of all, I'm still getting warmed up to playing today, but also those were coming at a little bit accelerated pace compared to normal, I think. Is that all you have? Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Give me another shot. Give me another shot and we will, we'll witness true bliss.
I'm ready.
So I was too early on the first one and too late on the second one. Boy, there's a long sequence of parries that you have to do here. Good lord. And Lune, it's funny that Lune is the one. Did I accidentally switch things around? Or is she forcing us to do this with Lune? Apparently. And I did the way that I retech the Pictos for our overall party. Lune just doesn't have any health right now. Maybe I should give her some more health. If Lune's going to be forced into this. But also we're supposed to parry all these anyways. No. Yeah, I'm just ending up a little too late on some of these. Trying to pay attention to the sound as much as I can, but it does feel like, as with, you know, a challenging rhythm game like Expedition 33, there's subtle variations in the timing of those parries. I wish we didn't have to go go through the entire set of dialogue here every time. Let's just jump straight back in. Too early. Too early. I'm trying to go earlier than later, but I'm still jumping the gun. Why doesn't it just give you a retry here? That would be a little easier. Just let us retry. Let us freaking retry. Why don't we give Lune some more health, though? She could use some health. Just for the sake, we don't care about what the, I guess Klea's life. That's a good one there. Klea's life. Boom. Okay. You wanted health? You got health. What do you all have to say? Nothing. You're just sitting back, laughing your butts off. Okay. Try this again. We go again. Why'd I go? That was way too early. No! It lets you retry if you don't die. No! You gotta be kidding me. No! God damn it. Oh my god. Well, at least we figured out how to do a retry. Just have a crap ton of health. And you can just keep retrying to your heart's desire because the battle won't be over. Oh my god. She waits. Man, she's just... Yeah. So the first two are quick. The third one is delayed. The third one is delayed. Okay. We're just going to just give Lune all the health. All the health. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Do it like this. Health. Health. 16k health. How's that? How's that for some vitality? Now the thing is, I still might need to pause just to give myself a little breather in between some of these. I disagree. Oh, I'm going late on that one.
I'm ready.
Man. What? Why am I missing? I don't understand. I must be going early. I must be going early on those. I'm going early. I'm going early. God, it happens with every single enemy. You think you start to get the pattern, and then my brain is just like, okay, let's get this over with. I've got it. And so I'm jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. Okay, we might put a limit on the number of tries here. Maybe we'll give like 3 more tries. I thought I was going to be way too early. Yo. Let's go. There it is. Lune gets the win. Fine. You just needed to get one set. One set. I love that pose there from Lune. Awesome. Your dance was enthralling. It seems there is nothing more I can teach you. If you use this, perhaps you will attain new heights. Heights of which we can only dream. Oh my god. That's why it's for Lune. That's why it's for Lune, because she has a new wardrobe option, the danseuse. Oh my god. Wow. And what does this pair with? Perfect. It doesn't get any better than that for Lune. Does not get any better than that. Okay, now what do y'all think? They're just speechless. All right. Okay, what a great outfit for Lune. Love it. Moving right along here. This game. This video game. What have we... The things we have missed in this game. Gotta still figure out how to get over to that other... I think I can see it from here. That train car that has a Pictos on it, I presume. Let's go back around this way. Item over here.
Nice.
Color of Lumina. Oh, and there's a path up here. Stay away from me. Don't even think about it. I know you wanna get a closer look at the fancy Danseuse outfit.
Interesting.
Keep your distance though. Lune is not in a mood to fuck around.
Nice.
Burning Break. Apply 3 burn stacks on breaking a target. See, maybe I still don't understand the power of this kind of this a Pictos like this just does not appeal to me. I'm not seeing the value in the breaking Pictos and Luminas. I gotta see what the break build looks like. And maybe I should just try it on for size myself. Just equip every single break Lumina. And then I'll have a better idea of how that build actually functions. Okay, let's take on this set of enemies because they're guarded an item as well as a rope. And I feel like getting into a fight. Let's do it. All right, we got a Danseuse surrounded by 2 Hammer Bros. Actually, we take out the Hammer Bros first. It's probably a better move. Is Minoko always starting an Almighty Mask? Is that a feature of his swanky new weapon?
Liberating. Need help.
Minoko cannot give him... Oh, he did the buff thing already. He did the buff thing already. That's why he already gave himself AP. All right, Mael is here with Phantom Strike. Go. See, that one was much slower. That's much slower. I almost missed those because my brain was sped up from the other dance with the pale version, which had a much faster sequence. Might just be a marking card. Yeah, we'll just do marking card.
No tricks.
Minoko. Just do a Galt Fury. And Mael just keeps doing Phantom Strike, right? Even if it puts her out of defensive stance.
For annihilation.
Just keep doing it. Don't even think about it. Fire orbs. Oh, I forgot what this does. They shoot at me. That's what they do. And I parry too early.
Why, yes, I'd love to die.
Hammer smash. Too early. Oh my god. I was like, all of a sudden I was like flashing back to the Clea fight powerful Nevrons and the hammer bro that comes flying in there. That's the timing that I had in my head. Not the timing that applies in this situation, however. You are basically dead. Do I just attack and get you out of here? I think so. Minoko's got some burn, but it should be manageable. Let's just give everybody some AP. And marks. See, there's his, actually, I'm not sure if that's the one where he gets AP from a buff. I'm not sure. I probably don't need to keep doing Fortify. I just like it too much, though. I like that everybody gets AP, man. I just like it. There we go.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Not today.
I don't know why you all are getting so many orb shots. Oh, they just keep going, don't they? Ah, that's right. I remember now against the chromatic. Oh my god. The delay on these hammer strikes. The delay. Yeah, the orbs don't stop. I remember now against the chromatic version, the orbs just kept going until you miss. It's kind of a weird mechanic. A dead expeditioner at the hands of one of these Brazilurs. That's a grandiose catalyst, though, that we could have had quite some time ago. I guess this is the way forward. Oh, we can't go down there. So yeah, this is the way forward, because I don't think, make sure I haven't missed anything else here, but I think it's just this guy patrolling around. And I don't think there were any other items. Oh, okay, this is I can't circle around him. Keep your distance. Yeah, here's the flag. Okay. I think we found it all. Oh, and now we... okay, all right. I get it. I get it. I get it. Dude, Lune's arms and taking on the fiery, glowing... It's like fire and ice. Which is, of course, what we've got with all these enemies that shift phases, dance between fire and ice stance.
Oh, wow.
It's a cool look. Do I care enough about you all? If you can catch me, I guess I care. If you can catch me. I did not see the grapple point there, but I was like, this can't be the end of the line, so there must be a grappling hook spot, so I just spammed X. And it worked. Oh. Shortcut. Nice. Dang, this is a crazy looking... This is a crazy looking zone. Ah, shit. I didn't turn on the photo mode at the right spot. Let's get a better spot. We'll find a place to do photo mode. Climb to the top, and then we'll take our group photo. Oh, I like the train tracks that we're climbing here. Oh, there's two paths. So this goes over to the... No, what are you doing? This must go to the Pictos, right? Maybe? Oh, here it is. This has to be where this goes, right? Okay, there's a grapple that goes back, and then another shortcut rope. Except this one actually goes to the Pictos. Cool. That's a fun way to do it. I like that.
What have we here?
Burn affinity. 25% increased damage on burning targets. What? Dude, as if our build needed any more damage. As if my hell needed any more damage. Goddamn. Okay. Longer burn. Painter. Does she need Painter? It's good crit for her. But what's the other... What's the one we just got? That's Burning Break. Health and crit rate, though, is good. Like, that's a good Pictos. But then the other one we just picked up was... Burn Affinity. That's an awesome one, dude. Like, it's gonna lower her crit rate quite a bit, but that's a lot of extra damage on burning targets, man. That's so freaking amazing. I want to level that ASAP. That's such a good Pictos. Holy crap. Okay, this has got to be a chromatic. What the heck? Oh, it's... Wait. Is it... It's the Velour, isn't it? But it's a chromatic version. Okay, this guy... Oh, and there's a manor door. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and... I'm just wondering... We'll do a save point. And let's see what you're all about. Dude, this is so cool looking. Look at this. Look at this. This has got to be the guy that gives you blight, right? I think this is the blight guy. But you can clear your blight, or at least with the regular version you can with the lamp, by hitting the lamp. I think that's who we're up against here.
Let's speed things up.
Time to bleed.
Which I don't want to hit that lamp yet when no one has blight. I just want to give you a mark and some burn, because burn affinity, oh my god. There's a mark.
Liberating.
Okay. I will continue to build gradient charges with Phantom Strike. We also get an idea for how much damage it's going to do to you. Yeah, we might be able to one-shot this guy. Okay, there's more. Okay, all right, Jesus. All right, oh yeah, this guy doesn't have nearly enough health. Oh my god. Oh, he does give us 2 stacks of blight. Yeah, okay. Even at 5 times health, this guy, we're gonna be able to just demolish him. Am I okay with that? It's just a chromatic Velour. I think we have to be okay with some easy fights, guys. Like at some point you have to be able to reap the fruits of your labor. Playing, you know, a game for dozens, maybe even hundreds of hours. You're allowed at certain stages to feel just obscenely overpowered. It's fine if that's the case. It's okay. It's okay to be overpowered. We're gonna apply slow here. This would put us in Almighty Mask if we do this as well, which I like. And we are still quite a ways away in terms of gradient charges. Oh, we could do Gustav's Homage here. Let's do that. You're actually weak to lightning. Interesting. Interesting. Too early. Okay. Oh my god, Minoko's down to 1 HP. Is that what I'm seeing? 12 stacks of blight. 12 stacks of blight. Ah, I did just remember that Mael has the nice side effect of her weapon clearing blight when she goes to Virtuoso stance. That's pretty awesome. All right, we got to res Minoko. And I will allow... Yeah, we'll leave the mark in place there, and I'll just use a res.
Finesse and grace.
And who knows? When I do a Phantom Strike here, that might just kill this thing. Okay, not quite.
So much power.
Now we're at 3 grading charges, though. We're probably... This guy is about to be dead, I think. Even if Minoko has only 1 health. The only thing I didn't set up is putting Mael back in Virtuoso stance, but I think it might not be necessary. If I just put a defenseless on this guy with Hextra Crush... And then I use you. See, everybody's speed is in the perfect order here. So CL gets to use Fortune's Fury on Mael. And then Mael's turn comes immediately afterward. And she gets to do a Gradient Strike. That has to be good, right? We just spend a couple here to try to get a mark as well and be super greedy about this. Super greedy. Come on. Give me a mark. Give me a mark. I mean, just it having burn alone should be enough. But I am this greedy. I am this greedy. God damn it. Where's my... She does have marking shot still, I think. But it's fine. I think this probably will get the job done. Where's the line, Mael? Where's the... You gotta say the line. You gotta... Oh, okay, it's not dead. Okay. So I guess we didn't get the super duper amazing roulette that I thought we were gonna get. Now, at the same time, I think I just learned something. If you do a gradient... No, we were in defensive stance. That's right. I thought we were in Virtuoso. We probably would have killed this guy if I had been in Virtuoso. So we didn't have like the mega uber duber stars aligning like we would normally. So unfortunately, I get to I'm going to be wasting the Virtuoso stance here a little bit. That's okay, though. All right. Who are you going after?
Your turn to shine.
CL. Oh, too late. I was too late on that one. Shit. Okay.
The fun begins.
Now CL's the one who needs to clear her blight. How do we want to order this? We're not done with the battle just yet. So Minoko healing himself would not be a bad idea. Is the lamp back? Oh, the lamp is not back. Okay, so CL's gonna have to live with at 1 health here. We're still gonna get another set of turns up to Minoko. So if I could move Minoko into Balance Mask, which I can do if I do a Galt Fury. So let's do that. If I move him into Heavy Mask, then he'll be able to do his Bouchilier Fortify. The lamp is not back though, so I cannot do... I can't do what I want to do. I can't do shielding everybody. No, I can't take away CL's blight, is what I was thinking. Stanceless for Mael, but she'll just do a Phantom Strike.
Prepare for annihilation. Well.
Now I might heal Minoko. Oh, that's right. Healing also gives shields. Healing also gives shields. Okay, his attacks, he has a few more of them, but they're not too tough to parry. if we're... Oh, the Blighted Strike takes away shields. Okay. They're not the toughest to parry, though. I wonder if I should even just go Virtuose Strike here and then go with a Gustav's Homage or something. Or just another Phantom Strike. I think I might do that rather than trying to wait for another Gommage, which is maybe overkill.
Escape. Some help? Blades sharpened.
Oh, maybe I should have just done a Stend Hall, actually. I'm being silly. I should have done a Stend Hall. That would have been the move. Stend Hall probably would have finished it. How could I forget about Stend Hall? This guy's light. Or his lamp. I need you to light the lamp again, my dude. I think I might do the delay and slash.
Favorite part.
That actually delayed his turn quite a bit. So that's cool.
Invigorating.
Keep slowing him down here. Keep him from attacking us. Hold him off long enough, just long enough for Mael to do her stuff. Did we just go last chance now? The thing is, she's not going to get another turn. It might be better to go Virtuose Strike, and then she gets to do like a Burning Canvas. Or, no, she gets to go Stend Hall. Never mind. Because I forgot she was going to get the AP from hitting the mark. I didn't think she was going to have as much AP as she has, but she gets to just do a Stend Hall to finish things up and get you out of my canvas, dork. Okay. And we get an Energizing Burn. Oh, God. +1 AP on applying burn. Yo! Dude. Okay, there are some sweet Pictos that we're picking up here. It's only 10 Luminas. Man, okay. That just goes perfect with what our build wants to do. That is absolutely... Let's heal the party. That's absolutely perfect. I think I might maybe swap that out for Sniper. I don't really need the snipe ability right now. So let's just level that. It does screw with Mael's speed a little bit, but I'm okay bringing her speed down a little. It's just her crit rate is now kind of suffering, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get these leveled because this is another good one. Very, very good. We get some color of Luminas as well. Add back, get our stockpile back up to snuff. Oh, there's like a... Oh, what is this? There's like a workshop here. Like somebody's little sculpting table. We've seen this before with... There was that one Nevron in The Reacher. The green-haired guy. That was on our side. He was friendly. And making contraptions for Alicia. Is that what he was doing?
Oh, lovely.
This place was hiding some grandiose catalysts. Awesome. We'll go in the Manor Door in just a moment. Let's finish picking up the items around here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get by 2 of you guys. Never mind. They're actually pretty easy to run around, all things considered. So we de-aggro those guys, and now we can look over here. Are we just back where we started? No, there's a paint cage here. Okay, I see one there. I think I hear... Oh, there was one right here. And then the other one is just right up here, okay. These paint gauges are usually pretty simple. There's only been a handful that have really thrown me for a loop.
An advantage.
Anti-freeze. Okay, that certainly could be useful in situations, maybe even the boss of this zone. We'll see. Anti-freeze. Make sure you're always stocked properly on antifreeze. Come on. Come on.
Nice.
Oh, you forgot all about me. And oh, there's more over here. And it's another shortcut rope. Okay. Dark Souls. Is this actually back at the beginning? Or is it? Oh, there's a rope over there. So we have been here. Actually, I'm not sure. No, we have been here. I remember now. There was Chroma right here. I do remember. It's kind of cool. I was kind of like it when they have those Dark Souls style shortcuts that connect everything together. This is definitely a nifty trick. I'm certainly glad to know that I'm glad to have that trick in our playbook. I hope that I'm not missing anything by skipping some of these groups of enemies, you know. I can just run by you. I hope there's no special items that we're missing. Special Pictos. There could be. Feel free to let me know if there are any groups of enemies in particular that I need to make sure we defeat. I'm okay with that little bit of direction at this point, because I'm not certain that I am a completionist, but I'm not certain that I'm gonna be completionist enough to make sure I've killed every single enemy mob in the entirety of the game. I am not so sure if that's gonna happen. We are in whose room? Did Clea play the harp? Is Clea our harp player? We see all these sculptures. The Burgeon. And sketches of the jar. And bunches of Nevrons. I'm just wondering, I saw the Burgeon over here and I thought the Flying Manor had so many Burgeons, and there were Burgeons that were like strung up to the ceiling where the Avex were. Was the Burgeon originally Clea's creation? Is there actual music here on the sheet? I wonder. I mean, it does appear to be actual music. Although I'm reading it upside down. I am reading it upside down. Here we go. I'm trying to... Why am I having trouble getting the camera the way that I want it here? There's no words, though. So... But I wonder if if these are actual pieces of music from the game.
Good stuff.
Oh no, don't tell me we're gonna do the... You gotta wait a minute to see what you picked up. Just show me what I picked up. Why does it have to be bugged like this? Why must it be this way? I'm really curious to know whose room we're in. So we could have picked up a record. That's kind of what I was expecting. We pick up a record that has the name of one of our characters. And that's how we know what room whose room this was. I'm just gonna wait until it tells me. I'm just gonna wait. And in the meantime, we will look around because apparently there is something I've missed that's not in one of the rooms. Is there a painting that I've failed to shoot? What have I missed in the manor? Like, I get the feeling that it's something I'm supposed to shoot. Or interact with in some way. Actually, my first thought was... My first thought when I was given this little nudge was that I might want to go back to... I might want to go back up here. Because I don't know that I explored... We kind of just ran through here once, didn't we? What is CL doing? She's trying to get through the door. She's like stuck on the... She's stuck on the other side of the door, and her pathing AI is trying to take her through a solid object, and it's confuzzled. But I thought maybe there might be something up here, because I couldn't say with certainty that I had explored thoroughly the glass house or greenhouse. There might have been something that I missed up here. And it wouldn't be considered one of the rooms, right? Is this... I don't think this is considered in a room. Unless you're gonna think of it as one big ass room. Doesn't feel like a room to me, though. We still haven't gotten the pop-up on screen of what our... of the thing we picked up. So I gotta go searching. I gotta go searching for it. This must be it. We didn't have this before. Clea, don't pull your sister's hair. What the hell? Clea, don't pull your sister's hair. All right. We'll give that one a listen soon enough. What have I missed, guys? What have I missed? I might have to spend a little bit of time just poking around the manor on my own. Because I am prone, viewers of this series as well as others, thinking of Blueprints in particular, a recent Blueprints episode where I was super duper observant. I was so observant that I just looked over an insanely obvious thing that was right in front of my face. So it could be that there's an insanely obvious thing that's right in front of my face that I just have overlooked. Could it have anything to do with one of the paintings? We know we were able to shoot... We've been able to shoot particular mirrors. It's not in one of the rooms. It's not in one of the rooms. We've been able to interact with particular mirrors. And also, we sort of have interacted with particular paintings in the manor. Like, we had the secret with the lavatory, correct? Oh, do you have to reshoot it? Oh, you do. It heals itself when you go out. But I don't think I've seen any other mirrors anywhere. Unless there's another painting that's just kind of sus, similar to this one, that you could actually jump into. What could it be? I don't think it would be in this room, would it? Because we already kind of did this. This was the start of the game. I mean, it's possible there's something in here that I've missed. One of these canvases. Actually, that can be interacted with. Fireplace secret. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something that we can interact with. Oh, there's a rose here. Hadn't seen that before. Stop and smell the rose, guys. There's gotta be something that we can interact with other than just the switches that we found before. We found the switch here. We found all the switches. And we opened that secret passage. Oh, it's Jestral Beach. I recognize this one now. It's the Jestral Beach. That's funny. I don't know if I recognize all of them yet. But maybe we're getting closer to that point. Because there are so many. Oh, this is the Endless Tower. I recognize this one. I think it's the Endless Tower. I could be wrong. But there are so many levels in this game that it would make total sense if every single one of these paintings in the manor actually corresponds to an actual in-game level. But what I can't figure out is, what am I supposed to interact with in the manor? Would it be cheating to use photo mode? Would it be cheating to do photo mode where you can like go outside the manor? Outside the walls of the manor? Would this be cheating? Oh, I was afraid I gotta go back. Is this cheating? Oh my god. I don't think I'm seeing anything important here, but yeah, this is the this is the manor, guys, in its true form. I don't think this helps me at all. I don't think this helps me in the least. Although it might allow me to peer into places that I am not yet allowed to go. So maybe that would be cheating. But yeah, I think I cannot. I'm also looking in a room, but just because I saw like well, just because I haven't been able to figure out the secret that is outside the room outside of rooms that I've missed. And it's probably the case of me just walking by the very obvious thing that's right in front of me. And I did remember the fact that apparently there were some doggos that I missed. They were probably just as obvious as the thing in Blueprints that I missed. And maybe just as obvious as the thing that I'm missing right now. So I think I'm gonna open the door to an additional nudge, a little maybe less subtle nudge, other than from the one that I've received so far, because I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be looking at here. So, a more direct nudge, if you will, I believe is in order. So we'll leave it at that for now. Probably knowing my pattern, I'll look at this in editing and be like, you dingus, it was right there. It was the chandelier the whole time. Whatever it is, hopefully we'll be able to track it down eventually. But not the flag. I don't need the flag. Let's go to the doors and get back to Frozen Hearts. Keep pressing forward. We've taken out the chromatic. And I think collected all the items that were near the chromatic. So I think we're good to press back onto the main path, which was this way, I believe. Nothing over to the side there, so we push back this way. And... Oh. Oh, interesting. Wait, so... Wait a second, I'm confused, because I thought, honestly, I thought the way that we had gone just now was by following this rope. That's by these, Brazzlers, the Hammer Bros. Did we fall back down? We ran by you all. It would be kind of fun if if Lune's outfit allowed us to like bypass them, or not bypass them, but like they wouldn't aggro to us because of our outfit. That would be kind of fun. I mean, this is, oh, that's right. We had a side path. That's what happened, wasn't it? We had this set of handholds that went farther up. Let me just make sure of that and make sure there was nothing else on this side path that I missed. But I think that's obviously got to be... Oh, there was an item here. I thought for a second I had an enemy to deal with. The enemy has been dealt with. I don't know how you managed to get yourself into this position. These stalagmites, those are the ones on the... Are these stalagmites? I'm not sure if these classify. But those are the ones that are on the floor, right? The floor of the cave have the stalagmites. These are more like icicles, but in the other direction. Yeah, okay, so this is where we got back down to that Pictos at the start of the level. Got it. But yeah, I don't know how that guy got skewered. It's probably a hilarious story. We do have like a twisted version of Minoko Station, don't we? And just like we had a Tainted Hearts version, there was a twisted version of Frozen Hearts in the monolith. This is like a twisted version of Minoko Station.
Verso.
We used to ski here before the fracture.
This was like their ski resort? I mean, this is kind of where I wanted to do. This is kind of where I wanted to just... I wanted to do this kind of a thing and just take a zoom out. Because this is a beautiful zone. Even in its current state. Like the fracture. That's... Okay. That answers it. That Nevron got skewered because of the fracture. Oh, did we go over here? Is this where we came in? I don't know if we went this direction. No, we did. No, that's right. We came down past this group of guys. Yeah, we ran past these guys. I remember now. We did it. We did that. I just didn't remember this big archway because I wasn't looking back behind where I came from. That's a cool wallpaper. Screenshot. But they used to ski here. The Descendre family's personal ski resort. I think what I want to do is I want to take on this Stalact over here because he might be guarding something. He is guarding something. Took a little time to load there. Ready is CL.
Let's speed things up.
Time to bleed.
Dude, that is so many procs. He just gave himself all the buffs.
Feel energized.
Let's give our party the buffs too.
Go hit them back.
And Mael just does Phantom Strike all day long.
Prepare for annihilation.
Look out.
Earthquakes. Almost jumped too early on the first one. Yeah, I like the earthquakes move. Do that one all the time. Oh my god, out of my canvas. I like the slower version of that attack. I like being able to parry that one. That one's so much easier to time. Okay, and now the Stalactus. Oh my god, it is so slow. I think I can just attack you out of here. And now Minoko gets to do. He will set this up with a Galt Fury, and that'll move him into Heavy Mask, and he can do the Hextra Crush.
Blades sharpen.
Now Mael can probably set up things with a Pyrolyse. Oh, but she's in defensive stance already. So we just do Gustav's Homage, I guess. What was the thing? Oh yeah, we have Stendhal once we're in Virtuos. Oh, I'm missing these quick time events. Get it together. I could have thought about doing a Fortune's Fury to help out Mael with her next turn. That might have been the better move. Because we're close to getting full gradient charges here. Which means Mael gets to unleash a Homage. Hopefully after getting a mark this time. But against this enemy, it's probably not going to be necessary.
Get out of this, Countess.
I think this one. Yeah, okay, there we go. 1.8 million. All right. A very tame Homage in the grand scheme of things. Oh, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I'm not sure what I was going to say.
Interesting.
Should be some chroma though. And we did get another Grandiose Catalyst from the fight itself, I think. Pretty well stocked on Grandiose Catalysts, actually. I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of a quest item. Oh, there's another pain cage over here. There's actually another pain cage. But I do wonder if there's going to be some sort of quest item for the Grandis. That's back at Minoko Station. Really? You're not going to leave us alone? I'm just looking for paint locks here. Leave me alone. Ah, here we go. Oh, come on. All right. Last one should be where? I see it. Oh, it's just got to get a different perspective. Oh my god. Actually, the Revive Tint Shard. I was gonna say it too. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is the Revive Tint Shard. We got it. We finally got it. We get to go upgrade our Revive Tint Shard to the max level. Yo, I wonder if that's. I did have a viewer nudge that kind of got me to go back here, actually. Like, I had this area on my list of places to go in case the Flying Manor was too tough for us. If we had struggled more than we had in the Flying Manor, then this was one of the places that one of the options that I had for us to explore. But I did get a viewer who said, did you ever go back to Frozen Hearts? Bilibino. And, oh, there's a Petanque over here. And I thought, oh, you know what? That's a great idea, because I remember there's a Grandis who wants us to do a quest in Frozen Hearts. I wonder if the reason that he nudged me was because of the fact that there's a Revive Tint shard here. Okay, Petanque, which means we need to find a Petanque platform, presumably. But also there's another Stalact here, which maybe we should deal with as well. And then there is a path continuing forward. Poor Grandis. Oh, in fact, the Petanque platform is right here. Okay, I don't see any other items just laying around. Oh, but there was this other open space over here. Which could have an item that I just didn't see from a distance. But turns out it's just a curious open space. Okay, I feel like we've surveyed this area decently enough. Let's go back up to the Petanque and get him over to his platform. Also, the Petanque is trying to play the piano, which is adorable. I noticed that we could interact with the piano. I thought for a second maybe there was some special Petanque piano interaction. Hold on, hold on. Gotta get the piano man in here. Actually, does the song change when it's verso? We found this before, didn't we? We found this before. Actually, everybody has their own different piano song. I don't think I'd noticed that. Mael's actually decent. Minoko knew nothing. When it was Minoko, it's like... Oh, wait a second. I take it all back. I thought Minoko was just like banging on the keys like a dingus. But everybody has a different song. Oh, Ciel actually is pretty dang good. That is a neat touch that I just had never picked up on before. This was my favorite though. That's great. Everybody gets their own song. How neat. No. Okay. Doesn't seem like you're gonna be too much of a pain to corral like some of your friends.
Minoko, hurry!
Nice. Oh, and this is the one where you have to counterattack it to delay its getting out of dodge. Helps we have rush here.
Let's speed things up.
Hopefully helps we have rush. Yeah, it does.
Violence.
It does. Now, I still want to give powerful to everybody. We don't need to be worried about shields per se, but I like the idea of giving everybody powerful. And AP. I think we still do Phantom Strike, but we could go straight to Last Chance. We could just do that, but we need to spend the AP that we've got. Let's do a Phantom Strike. Maybe it would be better to do Stendhal as a normal attack, but I love that it builds up the gradient charges. Because I feel like even against a Petanque, a Gommage is going to be useful. Maybe especially against a Petanque. Let's do marking card.
Sweet taste of
And now Minoka will do the same thing. He'll just reapply mark, and that'll, or we can do the Lancelier Impale to slow it down. Let's do that actually. The damage doesn't matter as much as just making sure it doesn't run away that quickly. So let's give it slow, and that'll put us in Almighty Max next turn. Range combo.
That's what I get.
Nice. And we reapply the mark. Excellent. Okay, this is going well. I think this is going great.
I'm ready.
Mael in defensive stance with a mark. Could just go for a Stendhal here, but I think the Gustav's homage makes sense.
The Gustav.
Spectral Suite. Let's build a Foretell all the way.
Violence.
And then we can do a delayed strike to slow it down even more. Dude, we have so many turns compared to this thing all of a sudden. Let's go. This is awesome. Let's go defenseless.
The dance begins.
And I just go for a Stendhal, I think. Just do it. Because Stendhal also 4.9 million. What the actual junk, man. I love how powerful we feel. I just like it. We got Grandiose Catalyst ×5. I was not looking at the loot. We got a recoat. Cool. Can never have too many recoats. And what else do we get? 5 colors of Lumina. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. I don't think we need to get this Stillact unless it's guarding an item, but I don't see an item, so let's just keep on going. As I said before, feel free to let me know if there's any of these groups of enemies in particular that I should defeat, because one of them drops like a Lumina that otherwise doesn't drop anywhere else. Or even gives, like, you know, Lumina upgrades, Pictos upgrades, I should say, that don't appear anywhere else. I'm okay with knowing these sorts of things. I'm relaxing some of the strictures that would normally be in place for our blind playthrough experience because of how late we are into the game.
Trains.
Verso.
Yes. I still like trains.
Verso's incensed at what they have done to the trains. How could you do it? You bastards. Leave the trains alone. What did they ever do? That just seems funny to me. Oh, we can do the thing. We can do the thing, guys. We can do the thing. Oh no, I'm a dingus. It's not, we didn't pick up a Shape of Life. We picked up a Revive Tint, never mind. Okay, we have 12 Revive Tints now. That's what it is. It's, why did I think we were? I thought it was a Shape of Life. I totally misunderstood what we picked up. I was hopeful it was a Shape of Life. That must be it. Dude, this is another sick wallpaper. These photo modes, I have to do it again. I can't help myself. This is just too good. I don't need the collision off. I just need photo mode. I love, oh, the flowers in the front. This just looks cool. What's up here? There's a thing. Oh wait, is this the main path? I think this is actually the main path. I just realized. Because that kind of actually feels like the way the level would go. Because the trains are strewn all over the place in a perfect ascending path that gets you to like the very tippy top of the place. I get it. Can I just fall down? Whee! Frames. Oh, another.
Oh, wow.
When the Nevrons are just there, normally you have like dead expedition members next to these items, but now they're doing it. We see Nevrons as well sometimes, and it's just, they feel so sad. It's so sad when the Nevrons are there. laying so harmless and deceased. Okay, let me back off here and try to do this systematically. We came in here. Okay, let's look over to this side. Let's look over here. Because it feels like there's an item or something up here. Or it's just, okay, no item. I was wrong. Yo, it is so, oh my god. The molten. This looks, God, I love the combination of the contrasting colors and textures. It's such a great, well, contrast. Juxtaposition. That was the word I was going for. I don't think you're guarding an item. So I'm basically ignoring enemies that are not guarding items. You're like guarding a Grandis for some reason. All right, but this was not a, there was no item over here. It just threw me off a little bit that there was, I thought for sure there was going to be an item to that side. Not so much. Let's go this way. We got the item there. There's enemies over here. Oh, there's also not a path that way. Never mind. Yeah, hold on. It's actually kind of cool if you can get behind them while they're still stunned, then they won't see you when they snap out of it. They only aggro to you when you're in their field of vision. More chroma. So just don't let them see you. Oh, it looked like it was a secret tunnel. Okay, I think there was not that much to find on the ground floor. Now we head up. We head up and we start climbing the poor train set that Verso still loves with all his heart. The trains that have been strewn about everywhere. We'll try to keep an eye for items on these platforms as we go. But it seems like they're kind of funneling us in one direction. Ooh, Gestural Merchant. Can't quite tell if there's something over there to get to, but I don't see a grappling hook spot. So I think we only can go this way. We have a Gestural Merchant buddy, though. Didn't expect to see humans here, and alive as well. Oh, you have no fight for us. I was like totally expecting a fight. We have another Danzus outfit though. And a Pellerin outfit for Verso. Okay. Some expensive fashion options here, but let's go for them. I don't know exactly what you wish to beat up, but know that we Jestrals are cheering you on. I'm so shocked that you were not. Jestrals are always ready to go. Ready to duel. Okay, we know what we're given. We know what we're given. The Danzus sisters over here. And Verso. Dude, he looks like a Dark Souls character. He looks like the frickin'... Verso has become the Lord of Cinder. Nah, it's gotta be the gestural hair for this one. Or the samurai hair, maybe. But I feel like there's a little bit of silliness attached with this. Oh, top hat is actually not bad. The top hat with that outfit, okay. He's like Lord of Cinder, but Bloodborne. Okay, cool. All right, this is actually a dope outfit. I actually really like this, to be honest. It really does make him look like the Lord of Cinder. He just needs an actual, you know, knight's helm or something to put on, and then the outfit would be complete. Is that a... I see it. There's a mime over here. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Good thing we got a Gamage. Good thing we've got a Gamage. This shouldn't be too bad.
Well, well.
You can run. You can build your walls, but you can't get away from the Gamage. Dude, we're also so fast compared to this one. Oh my god. So freaking fast.
Prepare for annihilation.
Which is also, it's actually not that great for us to be this fast because it means that we're not breaking. We're not doing counters and we're not breaking this thing as fast as we could. So this would be an instance where leaning into break abilities would maybe be more beneficial.
On guard. Some help. Doing in.
Ow, wow, wow. Did I miss that quick time event? I think I did. I think the defenseless still gets applied regardless, though. All right, hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combo, I mean. Dude, that actually still did a lot of defense, or a lot of defense. That did a lot of damage even through its defense. Also, gosh dang it, I de-equipped Sniper. This would have been a perfect time to have Sniper. No, why did I do it? Can Mael actually break? I don't have anything to break with Mael. So I guess we just go with Stendhal, just because it's still probably pretty good, even with the Mime's wall still intact. Yeah, it is still pretty good. Turns out, still pretty okay. I could break with CL, but she doesn't have AP. So this is going smooth. Smooth and swimmingly. What the heck? Do I have a break ability with Minoko? Did I de-equip every single chance to break the enemy other than, I guess I have, you know, the break point. Oh my god, what in the world? I'm just gonna give, shit. Because I don't want to spend all my gradient charges on a breakpoint, but it also might just kill the enemy. Who knows? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, it didn't do that much damage. But the Mime is broken, and so, you know. Everything should be just fine. Because it really doesn't have that much health. Everything will be just fine. I could probably just do a Stendhal right now, and everything will be just fine. Even though I'm not in Virtuo stance and there's no mark on the enemy, it's still probably just that strong of a move. I didn't buff the Mime's health anything beyond ×5, so everything is fantastic. And now we have short hair for Lune. What an upgrade. The short hair just so seldomly looks like it should. Actually, this one's not a bad look to go with the, that's actually what we should do. We should just do, like, the wild hair to go with these outfits. Although, CL's gestural hair is a little, like, it's a little, troll-esque. Paintbrush-esque, even, you might say. Alright. Okay, another Mime out of my canvas.
Nice.
And oh, another shortcut. And Grandiose Catalyst Oh, that's why this little side path existed, because that's where the rope comes down to. I get it now. There is logic behind everything. Not every side path is meaningless, even if it doesn't have items initially, or at all. There is still utility. This zone is actually turning out to be a fair bit larger than I had anticipated.
Useful.
Okay, I think we're heading farther up with the trains, no? Because this can't be the end of the line, can it? I'm looking for a grappling hook somewhere. Can we interact with this thing? I almost get the sense you could like lower the train car, but I don't know why you would do that. We already lowered the rope down below. I don't know why lowering a train car would make any sense. What am I missing here? Oh, I think I see what I'm missing. There was an alternate path. There was a path right here. I just completely overlooked it first. Got it. Anything that I'm missing on the way up, just looking for items on maybe other train cars that are to the side. Okay, you're not a chromatic, are you? Not sure if this guy's a chromatic or not, but we'll do a little weapon swap here to make sure we've got a save point. I don't think this guy's a chromatic. He's just a regular enemy. And if so, I might just flee. He's just a regular enemy. Okay, let's get out of here.
Finesse and grace.
Because you're not guarding anything, right? I don't see... Oh, he is guarding something. There's a path forward. Never mind. We might have to... I mean, maybe we can just run around the guy. Stun him. Or the fact that his back is turned to us. Might even just be able to just run past before he has a chance to grab us. But we can also do it this way. What an awesome scene.
Ah! This one is huge.
They did have a Gargant. I don't know if this is the end, but... Icebound Terminal. They did have a Gargant. Cool. Okay, we might bump up the health a little bit before we fight this guy, but let's check around... well, there's actually... No, maybe there's a side path over here. Okay, actually, that track does not lead anywhere. No item to find. I think we're at the boss, guys. I think we're here. I think it is time to bump up the difficulty. At least a little bit. Times 10? Times 10? Should that be enough? That should be enough, right? Don't even really need to rest, but we'll rest because I think it saves. Or it's probably saves regardless. Let's try times 10. And I think we keep the same party. I like this Minoko. I'm actually going to do something else before we do this. I like this. I really like this Minoko CL Mael combination. What I was going to do is I was going to save their Lumina sets before I do anything else. Let's create a new set here. Let's name it. And I should be able to type this in. This is going to be CL from the Clea boss fight. Let's do that. And create that set. And then we'll go to Minoko. We'll do the same thing for all three of them, just so I have that if I need to go back to it Just creating like a checkpoint, if you will. And then we'll do the same thing for Mael. Now, I did change one of her Luminas here ever so slightly. The sniper. Which maybe I should bring that back. What did I change out? I changed out... Sort these by favorites. I swapped out Energizing Turn. That's what I did. And I had Sniper. And I also had that powerful attack, powered attack. But I think I don't want that in general. So with 5 Lumina points left over, her critical has gone down a fair bit. So I'm actually going to give her, I think, Critical Moment. Because now we might go ahead and put her, get her in, use that last stand to put her down to 1 health and get her the increased damage plus crit chance. We'll see how things go. But let's save that then. So now we have all 3 of these that we can roll back to at some point if we need to. Cool. Just lock those in. I don't want to completely ignore Verso and Lune, but I have to figure out where they fit in. I don't quite... Once you've experienced the power of... Once you've experienced the power of a fully charged and all the stars aligned around a fully powered Gamage, it's hard to go back to anything else, I gotta admit. It's a little tough, you know?
Let's speed things up.
Go hit them back.
Not that. Spectral Sweep. Build up the Foretell. And then we do a Hextra. Sorry, Galt Fury. And then next turn we'll do the...
Minoko, parry!
Okay, this guy's this guy's combos. I missed that one, but we should be able to lock in the counters against this guy in short order. Stanceless, but there's a mark on the enemy. Let's go. We'll go. We'll build up the Grading Charge here. Phantom Strike.
Prepare for annihilation.
More Grading Charge, more better. And now I think I just do a Delayed Slash. Just keep slowing this guy down as much as possible.
Violence.
And now Minoko gets to do Hextra Crush after maybe getting a mark. No such luck. All right, and Mael, we're still building up those Gradient Charges, so this is where we'll try to get a Gustav's Homage. We'll do it anyways.
For Gustav.
Now we do also want, we want Mael to, maybe that would have been the turn. I was thinking about using her last stand. We just don't have any shields on her at the moment. That's the one little detail that's missing here. Like, do I feel confident enough for her to go to 1 HP against this enemy without a shield? Maybe. We did say his attacks are not too bad. She's in Virtuose stance, but she doesn't have AP, but we're gonna have gradient charges. So even without her going down to at death's door, it's still probably worth setting up the turn as expecting her to have giving her the Fortune's Fury.
Show me what you can do.
And now Minoko
Meat.
can go ahead and he has just enough AP to actually slow the enemy. Maybe it gets to Miles' turn before it gets to... Oh, he absorbed that. Oh god, I didn't think about that. You know, I hadn't thought about just taking some hits to get myself under 30% health. I hadn't thought about that possibility. Actually, I think at death's door is lower than that, isn't it? Isn't at death's door like 10%? But there's the one that gives, I think, 50% critical when we're below 30. That's the one we just did, right? Critical moment. So that one might be active. I did not even think about that little wrinkle. Let's try to get a... oh, there's a mark already. There's a mark already. It's time. It's time to do the thing. It's time to do the thing. $28 million? What is the story with this Gomage attack? Guys, this thing is just completely overtuned. At least sometimes. I don't know if this is like roulette helping it out in some extra way. I don't know what sequence of things we're doing here. It doesn't feel like it should go from like 1 or 2 million or whatever it normally does all the way to this. This is absurd. I could have probably put this guy at like 25 times health and we might have still one-shot him. Like, is this supposed to work like this, guys? Is the game supposed to work this way?
Look, this Nevron is made of eternal ice. That's why it was so tough. Let's take the eternal ice back to Minoko Station.
We found our quest item. Eternal Ice. That's why it was so tough. Yeah, it was pretty tough, all right. Yeah. It was pretty tough, guys. Gomage. Holy crap. A concentrated ice core. Kind of looks like a humanity. My brain has been put into a Dark Souls state of mind. Dang. Gargant is out of my game. Out of my canvas. I'm wondering still when Mael, because sometimes she says out of my canvas and sometimes she doesn't. And I thought at first it was like when she was actually killing the enemy with the Gomage is when she would say it, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So it's probably just random. We get some more chroma and now we have our Eternal Ice. So we get to go back to Minoko Station, assuming there's no other side paths or items that I've missed. Feel free to let me know if I did miss anything here in the Frozen Hearts, but I feel like we covered it. I feel like we did a pretty good first sweep through the area, and I think we're ready to head back to the Grandis, who is going to be interested in some Eternal Ice. Eternal Ice. I don't know why he's interested in Eternal Ice, but hopefully we'll find that out. Maybe he's gonna fill us in.
Flashing through the sky!
Minoko Station. I feel like, yeah, it just... like, you can put a damage cap on yourself, you know? If you want to go challenge mode, you can put a damage cap back in place. But it also just feels like, I don't know. You're allowing the player to have such an absurdly powerful attack. Are they really going to want to hamstring themselves by putting that 1 million damage cap back in place? You have the Eternal Ice, a perfect specimen, no less. Getting this was not easy. I imagine not. The Nevrons there are quite lethal. Wonderful, wonderful. Let us craft the ultimate defense. The ultimate defense, you say? My work is complete. Here, have a look. He did, in fact, have a bunch of Pictos upgrades, and also some weapons. Sweet. Okay. Let's take a look at him. Survivor. Survive fatal damage with 1 health once per battle. Oh, that's another way to get Mael down to 1 health safely? Question mark. Okay. Energizing Death could get an upgrade. Greater Rush. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. Or it's what I was looking for last time, because we had Greater Powerful and Greater Shell. And I thought, do we not have Greater Rush? Well, it is in the game. You just had to find it. I do want to buy that, but these are all expensive. Burning Shots upgrade. And then a new weapon for Minoko. Grindaro. Start battle in Heavy Mask. That's the green one, isn't it? And Heavy Mask applies Shell for 3 turns? Wait a second. Wait a minute. We could just do the Bachelier Fortify. Except it wouldn't give people shields. That's the only thing you would miss out on. But if you start the battle in Heavy Mask, and Heavy Mask just automatically gives Shell to every... Oh, no. No, it doesn't give it to everybody. It just gives it to Minoko. Okay, it just gives it to Minoko. +1 AP per hit taken. Okay, I was thinking this might be more OP. I thought it was a little more OP than it actually is, I think. That still might be good. Kultam, a new Verso weapon, a dark damage weapon. I'm not sure if we have one of those for him so far. No perfection loss on damage taken. Perfection is instead lost on being healed. Oh. That really combos well with the confident fighter that we've been making Verso. Gain 2 AP on counterattack and gain 1 rank on counterattack. It's pretty solid, seems like. Pretty solid, especially if counterattacks, you're going to lean into those. A new Mael weapon, Coldam. Self-heal by 2% health on dealing a critical hit. Sure. Plus 50% critical chance while in defensive stance. If stanceless, base attack switches to defensive stance. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Probably not going to be prioritizing that one. I really want this Greater Rush. I think I want this. I'm going to take it. And then I'll think about these other ones. This Survivor is very tempting. The completionist in me wants to get everything eventually, but there we go. We have a new Pictos. May your swords be sharp and your wits sharper still. Sweet. All right, we completed the quest for our grandest friend at last. He's been waiting a while. What did I... CL wants this. Let's give her... Swap out Energizing Stun. Yeah. Greater Rush. There it is. Boom. Okay, awesome. Even more speed. Need for speed. So now that we have... Hold on, I got a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. That doesn't happen very often. Usually what happens is the sneeze starts to happen and then it backs out. It gives me the old sneeze fake out. What I wanted to do was go back to the continent, but apparently I cannot do that from this flag. What? I know the continent's right over here, but I thought we could just warp out to the continent from these flags. What the heck's going on? What I want to do next is let's go back to the monolith. Because supposedly there's something where the Paintress was? It's going to take us a little while to get there. But let's make our way. We're going to have to do some running. and some flying, some traversal. But in the meantime, we can talk. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We'll figure out something.
Flashing through the sky.
Papavaten. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It just looks so weird now with no paintress sitting at the foot of the monolith. Still not used to it. I'm getting excited though to get back to Lumiere. I'm starting to feel the urge more and more to just almost I want to go to Renoir's drafts and I want to take care of some of these other things before we head back to Lumiere, but I'm getting anxious, guys. I am getting anxious about having the final showdown against Renoir. I've been thinking about it, and it is... well, it's on my mind. I'm pretty sure we can't warp from that flag, right? We have to go in, we have to run into the monolith first, and then we can warp to the appropriate place. I want to get back to Renoir. There's just so much to do in this game. It's so awesome and yet so daunting at the same time. Thus, the sheer size and scope of Expedition 33. And this tune, oh man, this tune breaks my heart every time I start to hear it. Every time it starts to kick in, it's so freaking amazing. And this first moment walking up to the paintress just broke my heart, man. I wonder what we're gonna find though. What would it be? Another fading person, maybe? At the top here? That's my guess. There's a fading person up here that we need to talk to. Let's find out if that's true or not. Yes, take me inside the monolith. Take me. And then we should be able to warp straight to the top, I think. This could be my favorite area in terms of the aesthetic. It might help that you kind of get to see like the entire game, or at least the main objectives, the main zones in the game. But in their tainted form, you get to like relive everything on this massive epic journey to the top of the monolith. Such a fantastic zone. And is this actually the drop-in point? Is this actually the entrance portal for the canvas? That's my going theory right now. If I had to guess, this is actually the spot that you enter the canvas. Maybe exit the canvas as well, I don't know. I thought we had a flag that took us straight to the monolith peak, but still a little bit of a jog to get to the very... No, there is a flag here, but it's outside the monolith. That's what it is, isn't it? This is considered Monolith Peak. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? There's an obscure? Or is it a Claire obscure? We already fought a Claire obscure in the monolith already, but this is just... Man, this is... I don't know if it's supposed to be this dark. That is the most obscured of them all. There's actually an obscure... Well, maybe. We gave ourselves a save point. Let's just do a save point here as well, though. Just get as close as possible. Save it right here. Chromatic Claire Obscure. Shit. Oh, and Mael doesn't have her second chance. She doesn't have her second chance on. That one has gotten me before. I've been able to, because I hit the gradient counter button like 3 times. Unfortunately, I didn't get the timing. You got to be a little bit patient on that one. It's a chromatic Claire Obscure. Dude, look at the left-hand side. It's like bloody. Oh my god. It does feel, for some reason, like things are darker here than they should be. I don't know why that is. I don't know why exactly that is the case. Could we adjust this? Because I feel like I do have things bright, pretty bright already. That didn't really help. That didn't exactly help. This thing is just tough to see. This thing is just really... It's not very friendly to photo mode, is it? It's not exactly a photo mode friend. Because you can't really get a good photo of it. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's the performance mod that we've installed, which makes things look so awesome in other areas, but here, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to be the case. So I guess we're just gonna put these settings back to the way they were. Okay, let's do a, excuse me, let's do a... We'll get a res for Mael here in a moment. Now with our 12 revive tints. And then we'll get everybody some speed. 25% more speed, even.
Guard up.
I forgot about this one. Okay, okay. That one is not too dissimilar from the normal move. Not too dissimilar. Just takes a while. Phantom Strike. Okay, you're not weak to Void. Not weak to Void, for whatever it's worth. I think we'd like to do either a slow or a Hexja. I feel like the slow makes sense, but I am an Almighty Mass. There's a world where... I'm just gonna do the slow. I like having as much speed as possible compared to the enemy. Just give yourself as many turns as possible. Seems like a good game plan. Weakening Strike. Oh, I hate this one. Okay, I forgot how much I actually hate that one because it one-shot my party. What the junk? Come on. It actually one-shot my party. Okay. Interesting. 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 We are still doing this with times 10 health as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be too much, but I've seen the power of the Gamage, and it feels like the enemy having quote-unquote too much health is not really an issue. Not like you think it might be normally. Why is Minoka going first this time, though? That does seem a little strange. I feel like there's something about this arena, though, that makes things just a little bit darker than they should be. Don't know quite what's going on. I want to build Gradient Charge. Gradient Charges. The quicker we get to 3 grading charges, the better. Good thing we had a shield. It's a good thing we had shields. I need to reapply shields now. That weakening strike is, that's a devastating one. Maybe I should put shields on somebody with a healing tint. I think everybody has shielding tint still, so we should give this to at least somebody. I guess CL has the lowest health, so maybe she gets the shielding tint. I don't know.
Energized.
Yeah, we'll just spread around some shields. It's a little boring, but we'll do it.
Take your shot.
Okay, I still went way too early, but had time for the second. Had time to get in a second grading counter, and everything's fine. I'm gonna give myself the AP here, and then we go homage, right? Could do no. We're not in virtuous stance. I do not want to do a stand hall right now.
Augusta.
A bit of violence, yes.
I'm thinking about Minoko giving himself shields, but I think it's probably better just to do either an impale or a crush. I think we'll do an impale to put him in Almighty Mass and slow down the enemy.
Full deck.
Everybody still has rush, so we can just go ahead and do a spectral sweep.
Oh, really?
Damn it. And now everybody's silenced, because of course it has the stupid silencing combo. Does that mean I can't do gradient attacks? I can still do gradient attacks, but I also can't really build up to gradient attacks if I can't do skills. Yeah, what the heck? Okay, I feel like... What the heck is going on here? I think there is something wrong with my controller, actually, because I feel like there are random button presses that are happening in... I feel like I wasn't even touching the controller, and there was some... I got the Steam overlay that popped up there, and the game paused. What the heck's going on here? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to heal Minoko. Not res Minoko. But we can afford to give... I'm not going to do it with Mael. Just leave Mael's AP the way it is. Let's just use Revive Tint, and then we'll use a Healing Tint to... Because my ladies over here can't use skills. Because they silenced. Weakening strike, oh boy. I went way too soon.
To bleed.
Ah! All right, this is a fight that's quickly annoying me because this is what Clair Obscures do. They freaking annoy you to death. Man.
Let's play. Well, thanks. Blades sharpened.
Only have 4 healing tints left. So it could be that I use Minoko to give everybody shields here with Sanctuary. It does mean I'm just that much farther away from doing an actual, from getting a sorry, a Gamage with Mael. But also, I'm not confident with my counters at the moment, and I kind of need shields. I kind of need everybody to have shields. I could do that, though. I could give everybody shields with Minoko's Bushilia Fortified, but maybe I'll just do both. We'll play it safe here, and we'll do Sanctuary. And then Minoko can also do Bushilia Fortify, and everybody needs a buff anyways. So, that'll be fine.
Go hit them back.
Not today.
I still jumped the gun. Still friggin' jumped the gun. All right, let's reapply Rush. Actually, let's try to reapply Mark. Double Mark if we can.
Blades sharp.
Okay, now we start building back to 3 grading charges.
With the staff.
I'm just gonna slow the thing. Slow it down. Way too soon. I'm trying to parry like as soon as I see the sword light up, but there's a slight delay. There's a slight delay, and goddammit, everybody has silence now. Shit. It's the worst, man. It's actually the worst. It's actually the freaking worst.
What to choose?
Man, this sucks. Shields again, I guess. We're building up grading charges very quickly.
Feel energized. A bit of violence.
It's gonna take a little while though with not having, with all the silence. Really got it. We have to.
Begins.
God, I think we need to have a stat. We need something to clear silence. We need a Lumina that clears silence, status cleanse or something. Because I can't just have my party silence for however many turns this is gonna take. This is not acceptable, man. It's not acceptable. Like, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but it's just, God, it feels so bad. Because I can't do nothing, man. I can't do nothing except free aims and be annoyed. I should have just left the mark on there.
The dance begins.
I'm so annoyed right now. I'm just like on silence tilt. Okay, at least it wore off Minoko. Okay, so it's gonna wear off. There is hope. No, not again. Oh shit. Let's go. That's how it's supposed to be done. All right, we just have to do that every single time. No pressure or anything. Shit, okay, so everybody still has buffs. You do not have debuffs, though. Do I reapply slow? Might just do defenseless here. Because slow doesn't last very long on her, apparently. So I'll just do the defenseless. Let's set that up. Mael is still silenced. Fuck. Just kind of wasting AP over here.
I'd love a dance.
Now I know how to do it. I figured it out finally. Finally figured it out. Let's slow you down. Delay and slash. After we do some preliminaries.
A bit of violence, yes.
How close are we to setting? Oh, we're still many gradient charges away. It's still a long ways away. So I'll just go with a slow here. Although we're close to wanting to give everybody buffs again. If we do a slow, we're going to go to actually Caster Mask. If I instead do a Galt Fury, then I'll be in Heavy Mask. Okay, let's just do that. Weakening Strike. It's not great, but it's not silence. Just need to delay a little bit on that. I can counter that, but I need to wait. I need to wait. I have enough to do a Phantom Strike. Thank goodness.
Prepare for annihilation.
Let's gamble.
Now Ciel's in Twilight. She wants to reapply Rush, though.
A bit of violence, yes.
And now we reapply. Defense is still on there, so let's just do Bushilia. Shields. Shields, shields, shields.
Energized.
Try me.
Oh, that's a million counter.
Full deck.
A million counter damage. That's not bad. Mael's not ready, right? Mael is not ready. Mael might do her setup this turn, right? Like doing her last stand, even though she's already at full AP, but we might just do it to put her into Virtuose for the next time around. We just want to make sure we've got that Ciel has energy. So we'll just do another delay and slash, even though it's not going to consume Foretell. Maybe we do a Spectral Sweep instead. Let's do a Spectral Sweep.
The dance begins.
And do we still do Last Chance? As opposed to an Homage? It's going to spend all our AP if we use Homage, so I think we just do this Last Chance when we got 3 shields.
Use this.
Silencing combo, no! Yo, I countered it! I countered it! I know we did it the turn before, but I wasn't sure if I could do it twice in a row. Holy shit! Okay, you are defenseless already. Everybody, Minoko's given everybody powerful. I guess we can just slow you down because we're on Agile Mask. There's nothing else to be done other than to give you a mark. We want to give you a mark. So maybe I can just give you a mark and that's going to be it. Let me just use Galt Fury to make sure you have a mark. I don't need to slow you down. I just want you to have a mark.
Let's gamble.
Now we do Fortune's Fury.
Show me what you can do.
Okay. And all the pieces are in place. All the pieces are in place. Now we just get a good roulette. We just get a good roulette, right?
Get out of this campus.
Yeah, I like the confidence. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. See, this is kind of how... This feels pretty good to me. Like, this feels like an okay play style. Like, you're just chipping away. You're barely damaging the enemy at all. You're having to survive silencing combos, having to survive and do the parries for all these different attacks. And then you get your one opening and you take advantage of it. You get that one shot and you don't miss. But you don't necessarily one-shot the enemy. I like the fact that we're not one-shotting you. That feels kind of good. What I will do now is I'll follow up with an homage or Phantom Strike and just start building up the grading charges again right now. I can't break you with Mael because I forgot to put... Never mind, I have Sniper back on, don't I? I did put Sniper back on, I think. So we break you. Break. Now, there was the world where I should have left a break for Minoko so he could do his ability that does extra damage when the target is stunned. Maybe I should have thought about that. It is what it is. Can I have a mark back, though? Dang it. I'm not going to get a mark back. I guess I'll do a Phantom Strike then. Which means I can spend 1 more AP.
A bit of violence, yes.
All right, now we're back to... Not quite square one, but we're back to building up debuffs once again. So let's start this time with a slow. Although I like the fact that Galt Fury puts us back in the heavy mask. So actually I'm gonna do a Galt Fury.
Ready.
Don't need to reapply Rush. We can do Delay and Slash instead. Slow you down. And get some okay chip damage as well. Mael needs AP. Does she just use an AP tint on herself? She could use an AP tint on Minoko. I should use an energy tint on somebody. I think we'll do Mael. Minoko can do another Bachelier Fortify.
A bit of violence, yes.
Just keep building up those shields, baby. I keep going so early because it's the 4th. I always forget this with the Weakening Strike. It's the 4th. The 4th, not the... She does 1, 2, and then the 3rd power-up is where my brain is like, okay, this is the one where I counter, and she comes flying at me. It's 4. It's number 4. Wait. Chill. Chill, buddy. I'm gonna Spectral Sweep, I think.
I'm not giving up.
Stanceless. We'll just do another Phantom Strike, I think. Build up them gradient charges. Tempted to do a Sanctuary here, but keeping Mael on 1 health is probably okay. 3 shields feels pretty safe, and we have more revived tints if we need to. So I think I just go with the Impale. That's going to move me into Heavy Mask. Try to get a mark here.
Okay.
Attack. Let's go. 730k on the counter. All right, but of course nothing matters until we do another Gomage. Nothing matters. I'm not gonna get to do a good Twilight turn here, unfortunately, so let's see if we can get a mark. Maybe I should give energy to Minoko. Actually, I will do that. Make sure he can do a Hextra Crush.
Foolish
Silencing combo. No, fuck me. I gotta do Sanctuary now. Shit! God damn it, man.
Rest.
Stupid frickin' silence combo, man.
Bleed.
I'm okay.
Stupid goddamn silence combo. I could use healing tints to give shields. Let's do that. I know Mael wants to be at 1 health, but it's gonna be a while before she can get back to actually using a skill. So we'll just do this. Oh wait, she can't heal. Oh, she's got confident, doesn't she? I just realized she can't heal. Okay, never mind. So this is good. The regen is good. Or it's not counteracting anything we're already doing. I'm gonna attack here to get CL some AP.
Careful now.
That one I think I'm ready for. Love to see those big counter numbers. That feels so good.
Energized.
I can do it. Please survive.
Number 4. Number 4.
What to choose?
I don't know what Minoko has that's special, but it feels like his silence wears off sooner than the others. Am I making that up? I am going to reapply... Actually, I'm going to apply Defenseless. Everybody still has Powerful, but I'll wait to reapply... the Bachelier Fortify, because we're good on shields. Extra Crush moves us 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to put us in Galt Fury, and then that brings us back to Heavy Mask. Actually, it's a pretty good rotation like this.
Caught up.
Boy, is she more delayed than normal on that one? That felt like it was more delayed than it should be. Why am I still silenced? Man, silence is such an unfun thing. It's so not fun. It's so not fun. Does it matter to... I don't want to attack. I don't want to attack. Leave the mark there. Weakening strike, okay. Number 4. Number 4.
Sweet taste of battle. It likes you.
Okay. As long as I see anything but the silencing combo. This one just takes forever. God damn. Some healthy counters, though. Okay, time for rush again. Let's leave the mark on there.
Let's be things up.
Time to hit big.
Okay, now we need to start. Let's build up grading charges. Phantom Strike. Or Gustav's Homage. There's a mark on there. Maybe we'll do Homage. Because maybe we just go straight. If this gets us to... This might get us to a Homage next turn. So let's set up the Phantom Strike here. Sorry, not Phantom Strike. Let's set up the Virtuoso Stance. Is what I meant to say.
I would love
And now... we do Defenseless. And that reapplies the mark. Awesome.
Harriet!
Silencing combo. Okay, shit. Oh. Oh. Today I learned that only the last hit of the silencing combo actually silences. I thought I was, I missed the second one and I thought, no, here we go again. You only have to parry the last one. It's the last one. We can do this. It's all set up, right? The enemy has a mark, defenseless. Mael has powerful, she's in Virtuoso Stance. And now, CL gives us a third Gradient Charge with a Fortune's Fury. Everything is in place.
Not looking
There's
good.
only one thing left to do. Hope that your roulette does good enough, which at this level of health on the enemy, I think it should, guys. I think we should be able to get there. I feel like this is it. Out of my canvas, dork. That is a combo attack 2 Pictos and 1,000,000 experience. A couple grandiose catalysts to boot, some Color of Illumina. Our highest million was only 15.7 million damage, guys. We're losing it. We're losing it. Oh my god. Okay. All right. We got to take on the chromatic Claire Obscure. Took her down, returned to the scene of the crime, so to speak. The paintress left behind a nice present for us, didn't she? But that's where we'll wrap up this installment of Expedition 33. I really had a ton of fun in Frozen Hearts. That was a cool level. And the chromatic Claire Obscure was a fun one. I am also kind of digging the Ultra Gommage damage existence. It kind of feels good. It's a little overpowered, but you know, it feels good to be overpowered. I am, next time I think we will start with at least a little bit of warm-up against the Sprong and the Serpent Fear. We need to start doing those fights from what I've been nudged. I have been nudged that we should make sure we do those fights sooner rather than later. So we'll start to get warmed up to those fights to start next episode, and then we will probably get started with Renoir's drafts and see what that has in store. I am curious to see. I think we went in there once before. I think we got a little bit of a preview, but I don't remember exactly what we saw. I feel like there might have been something similar to what we saw in Old Lumiere. As I was thinking about it, after going back to Old Lumiere, we saw the big... when we were reviewing our cutscenes previously, we saw the big sword skewered into the giant, what I thought was an Axon, but now I'm not so sure. But didn't we see something similar in Renoir's drafts? We'll go back next time, and we'll figure that out for sure. But this game continues to be just, I mean, look at this outfit. The fashion souls in Expedition 33, the fashion obscure, is definitely nothing to be trifled with. As always, thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.